Oh yes, you are welcome back to today's powerful broadcast. According to what is going on right now in Biafra land and in Nigeria, so both this issue of terrorism, repentant Boko Haram, and chasing away ESN and Biafra Liberation Army all over, all over the southeast. In fact, it is causing a lot of go through and a lot of talk. So as it is now, this our Biafran activist, he has now reported UN, AU, US, and other world powers against what is happening right now in Biafra land. So according to the headline, it says Biafran activists reporting Nigeria Army to UN, AU, US, and ICC over the killings of Biafrans in homeland. Already, some people they used to call this man Mazen Namdekanu Sikon, and they used to refer him as Mazen Namdekan due to his voice, his action, and the way he used to speak out boldly without fear and without intimidation. So that is why many people used to refer him as Mazen Namdekanu Sikon. So as it is, he has now come out reporting Nigerian army to the world at large and to telling everybody the thing, the atrocity, the evil that the Nigerian soldiers they are committing in Biafra land without looking into what is happening in the northeast, north central, and in the west, but trooping their soldier down to the east just for them to fight those who is agitating for their freedom and those who is against the Fulani terrorists that is coming in to buy a lot of people in the land. And in fact, they are having their support with the help of the southeast governors and the southeast senators. That is where they used to have their backup with, because whenever they are coming, the soldiers is coming, the people that used to sign them in must be the governors, the senators, and those who represent the Igbo land as representatives. So that is what is there. As it is now, he has now come out reporting them all over the world for them to take notice and for them to take action against what is really happening in the southeast. So I will allow you to watch it for you to see by yourself. Don't skip any part of it. Make sure you watch it to the end. As you're about to watch it, like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see things going on in Biafra land.
I'm reporting the Nigerian Army to the world. We are getting a whole lot of information about the atrocities they are carrying out in the eastern region on account of their so-called whatsoever sweeping operation they are carrying out there in search of ESN, IPOB, whatsoever. Please, I want the world to ask the Nigerian Army to leave our region. To leave our region, to stop molesting our people, our aged ones, our parents, to stop desecrating our shrines. Please, I want people to tell the Nigerian Army to leave. Otherwise, based on the kind of reports we are getting, what is happening to our youth, to our parents, to our environment, we are not going to take it lightly. And that's the fact about it. We are not responsible for what Nigeria is facing today. Worse security, worse economy, worse living conditions, worse inflation. We are not responsible for anything at all. Please, the Nigerian Army, we are asking you to leave our region. Go to the north, where terrorist reigns supreme. Go there. Go to the north to see how you can deal with those who are killing generals, your colleagues, generals, brigadiers, and whatsoever. Is that not shameful? If those atrocities we are watching on the social media, you see, even on the national televisions, are being committed, in the southeast, you would have pulled the so-called Tucano jets, your tanks and everything to go and level our people there and our region. But you can see what is happening there. Even the worst painful part of it is how we watched how Brigadier Uba also, was being murdered by those, terrorists. It was even video recorded. Is it not painful enough? And yet, you cannot go there to do everything possible to mop out those terrorists who are carrying out such dastardly acts against your colleagues. You are going to the eastern region, a peaceful region for that matter, to molest our people, torture our youths, do whatsoever you are doing with them. You see, please move out of our region. It is a very big shame. I also watched the Nigerian police, public relation officer announcing to the world how they arrested a content creator with their forensic equipment. It's a very big shame. You are not announcing to the world, or you're not even using your so-called forensic equipment to track and capture criminals, to capture bandits and terrorists in the country. You are coming out to brag, to tell the world how you use the forensic equipment to capture a citizen. Understand? Whom you claimed, created bad content or whatsoever. It's a very big shame. What a shame. You see, you don't use all this equipment to track terrorists that are ravaging, killing people on a daily basis, sacking communities, turning, women to widows, turning men to widowers, turning children to orphans. Is it not a shame? Is it not a shame? But rather, you are molesting innocent citizens, carrying out atrocities that are even against the law of, proportion, the law of impunity, breaking the laws of impunity. You are even killing innocent people. Please, we are asking the Nigerian Army to peacefully leave our region. And for you, Nigerians, nothing will save you. We are telling you, nothing will save you except the total dichotomization of this country you call Nigeria. Not even the so-called ADC will rescue you. Are you not looking at the constitution, the makeup, that's what I mean, of the present ADC? You have the likes of Malami, a criminal, a thief. You see, you have the likes of Nasser El-Rufai, who brought terrorism to the country, that is ravaging people today in that country. El-Rufai brought it, even going to the bushes to negotiate with them, giving them ransom and the rest. Is it that all of you don't know all of these things? Tell me how the ADC is going to save you. You have in a party, ADC, where you have the likes of Atiku Abubakar, a known criminal. We've forgotten Ali buttons and other things in this country. What do you people don't know? What do you people not know about these individuals? Many of them. We can go on and on and on to pinpoint all of them. Those are the people now who make up your so-called ADC. What is going to change? What is the difference between the APC all of you are shouting today and the ADC all of you are running into? The ADC is a makeup of past criminals of PDP who later moved to APC, and now they are regrouping again. Look at them, all of them, David Mark and the rest, all of them, Narek Boshal, all of them. You see, so if you think that the new party is going to save all of you, you're all making a grave mistake. What is going to save all of you from Nigeria is a total collapse of this country. Nothing is going to save any one of you. Not even Peter Obi, although in all sense of fairness to him, Peter Obi is the cleanest man amongst all of them. But it's not going to do anything, because there is an entrenched, nefarious, rotten system in Nigeria. That's the fact about it. So please, I am not here to talk about your so-called politics. I'm here to talk about the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian security agents. We know what they are doing in our region. We are getting every bit of the atrocities they are committing in that region. So please, we want them to leave our region. Please leave our youths alone. Stop torturing them. Stop, brutalizing them. Stop the atrocities they are committing in our land. Please, we are begging you to leave. Otherwise, if you push us to the wall, we are going to retaliate. And that's the fact about it. Then the Tucano jets that the President Muhammad Buhari bought, that he had wanted to use, against our people, then we are ready that she bring it down. When we are going to rise to say, no, enough is enough. We are getting information of what is happening, to our people. Please, we are asking you, peacefully, please. We are not responsible for anything happening in Nigeria. We don't know what is happening. We are not part of you. Please kindly pull out your soldiers. Suspend what you are doing against our people. We are not comfortable with it. Please leave our region for the sake of peace. We are not responsible for what is happening in your so-called Nigeria. Please leave our region. We are saying it in full earshot of the world. We are reporting to the world. And they are silent now while our people are dying. We know what is happening. We know what the Nigerian Army is doing. Please leave our region. Nigerian Army, please.
Ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọbụla na ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọbụla na ya bụ ọkaka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ndị Igbo wee tụọ gị ebighị ebi onye nwe m ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke bere dị ngọzi anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịrị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu ọbịa nwere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị wee na-akpọkọ uwe na-arịọ gị na-asị lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt gotu ọgbe gbezigo ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbodo ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ karị anyị wee na-aja gị mma na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị wee nye gị nsọpụrụ ụtọ na-eji ama mgbe niile n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ebezuga gị anyị onwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọgbụkwu anyị niile ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi si gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị dịfe nwanya bụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija mma na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasisi wee baa ha ọnụ ha wee daa hapụghị ikonye ọzọ obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala ọkwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ egwezuga gị anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana nwere onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị mmadụ onye ka a na-arịọ gị ise.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, men and women of goodwill. My name again still remains Onyebuchi Nwashibrobi, known as the Great Seer or the Sea of the Seer. And I am bringing this to your notice, to everyone listening to me. You heard from this man right here, right? Many of you heard from him. This is a Muslim, so to say. I was made to know long ago that this man is a Muslim, speaking and saying what is happening in Biafra land. So he's one of those people that accepted Islam. Correct me, please. So I don't take Islam very serious because you know Asari Dokubo, how he started speaking from what is happening, how they oppress us. And today, Asari Dokubo have a mask power for himself, and the Islamic Empire have recognized him. He is eating and dining with them. So everything that Asari Dokubo stood against, he is now shadow of everything he stood against. My own is that if this man happens to be a Jew, I can tell you that once Jews say something, whether you like it or not, they will pursue it till the core. You might even think that they are playing, but once a Jew says something now, believe you me, even if it takes 100 years, they are on top of that thing that they said without you knowing. So if this man is Jewish, it would have been appreciated because Jews are one of us. They are one of us. Whether people like it or not, our tradition and our own way of life coexist with that of the Jews. Go and check. And majority of our people practice Jewish religion more than any other. Even those practicing Christianity, some of them are in Jewish religion. Even Jews have Orthodox Jews. But that is not my preaching. If this man is a Jewish man, I would have believed him. I would have said, oh, he is saying the truth, or maybe he meant what he is saying. So what we need to do is that we don't need to attack this man because he is on our own side. We need to share his program, but having it in mind that a Muslim can change tomorrow. I want you to have it at the back of your mind. A Muslim can change tomorrow. He might change and become shadow of the original thing he stood against. I don't want you people, some of you, to begin to complain then. Oh, look at him. He did this and did that. Today he is doing this. Just know that it is in their blood and it is in their DNA. Are you getting me? I don't shy away from my own preaching. Anokwamna the preaching 24 hours. Preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. That's the only thing I preach to those of you listening to me. And I want you to share this very program. I have told you, if you are speaking about Biafra, no matter where you are, protect yourself. If everything you speak on social media is about Biafra, no matter where you are, protect yourself. They are tracking those of us. You might not know. My own is that why my own have lingered is that I know from day one that they are tracking me. So the more they track me, the more I shift. The more they track me, the more I shift. Now, according to the Nigerian government, they went as far as going to other places to kidnap a content creator. A content creator. A Biafran activist, so to say, that, his content is against Nigeria. There is no freedom of expression, no freedom of speech in that animal kingdom called Nigeria. Everybody is forced to become like a zombie. Whether they are doing well or not, you need to praise them. In a developed country and in a modern society, when they are not doing well, you criticize them. You speak to their faces those things that they are not doing right. But in Nigeria, in a contraption called Nigeria, you are not allowed to say the evil that they are doing to you. It is seen as a bad content, and you will be penalized either with your blood or many years imprisonment. But nothing, so to say, nothing that they will do to stop this very freedom which has come for all of us. Nothing. They have started kidnapping not today. There is nobody that they will kidnap today. As a matter of fact, I'm seeing new faces every day in Biafra agitation. I'm seeing new people talking about Biafra, and it is very welcome development. I would have to wish that all of us come together under one umbrella to move this very freedom forward. Under the umbrella of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the spiritual son of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto prison, but we listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's order anytime. I move. Simon Ekpa does it better. The spiritual son, Simon, does it better. May his name be praised, please. If you are sacrificing dearly for this very Biafra, I love to respect those who sacrifice dearly for this very agitation that we are into today. It's not easy. It's not easy. Make the same sacrifice that they are making. Then you understand the importance of their own sacrifice, which they have laid down for humanity. I really appreciate, and I continue to appreciate their efforts to humanity. I am Mwashiburobi, please, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Mwashiburobi is preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. And please, even if you're against me, even if you criticize me, even if you call me names, I would want you to be alive. Anywhere that you are, if you start speaking against those who, maybe you are part of those that support all these criminals that are Nigeria agents, and maybe somehow you started speaking that they should take care of BLA, that they should take care of Biafra, we are supposed to march, they will sell you out, please. And so anybody that you are supporting, give that person your support. I wouldn't tell you to stop until the spirit of Biafra tells you to stop. But please, do not give them your information. Do not give them, if you use local number, do not let them have your local number. Be safe for me. I wouldn't profit anything if you die. And I want you to be alive to witness Biafra. If something happened to you, Nwashiburobi will never benefit from it. And I want those of you that I'm speaking to this very time, this very moment, and this very evening, to please take care of yourself. It is a please and please. If you can do me that favor, like you have heard, they kidnapped somebody who is a Biafran activist. And I want to know whom the person is. I want to know whom the person is. The person that Nigerian government published that they have taken, creating content about Biafra. I want to know whom that person is, please. I want to know. It doesn't matter if the person support me or not. Now, there is something I want to send message down to the BLA. I want to send message down to all of you. The BLA, especially the headquarters of BLA. His Holiness Igwe Butozo. I am talking to you, sir. Please, we have seen your sacrifice. There is something that happened recently. Fulani herdsmen kidnapped an Igbo man. They were torturing that Igbo man. His only crime is that he is going to school in the north. I want the BLA to pay back that atrocity against our people. If they kidnap us, let you people kidnap them also. We can never allow this and allow this to continue. The Nigerian government do nothing except incriminating us, except calling us criminals, except adding us in the books of criminals. No Fulani man in our land, whether you are genuine or not, should be allowed to stay. I am not preaching violence. But since Nigerian government keep quiet in the atrocities going on, kidnapping of Igbos, if they like, they can kidnap their kingsmen, nothing concerns us. But if you add any Igbo man, you torture any Igbo man, we should be able to replicate that to you people. Onwe onye nwere monopoly to violence. Nobody have the monopoly to violence. And if we keep on keeping quiet to these atrocities that they commit, the other time they killed a king in our land. Before but recently Fulani herdsmen killed a king in our land from Abia State. From Imo State. A king from Imo State. They unalive that man. And I want our own people, especially, I respect the office of the BLAs. And I know the immense sacrifice that they have done to this very freedom. Or the easy here, able-bodied men, business, they abandon it, come for this Biafra, and also criminals. Not an easy sacrifice, but those of us who have come into freedom should know that one day, those who are praising you will be against you. I have seen all. There are people that we are everywhere around me. The time that everybody was praising me. Immediately they see that, they took race, they pick race, it doesn't concern me. But there are people who remain. I appreciate those who remain. I appreciate you, and I tell you, thank you for remaining strong. But those who pick race, I equally appreciate you. It's just time that makes me to know those who are around me. Not as if I don't know anyway. Not as if I don't know. Because before things happen, the spirit of Biafra tells me to prepare. If you listen to the messages that I send few weeks before Ebruma Simon Ekpa, that will tell you everything you need to know about me. And I'm a Buga. You can never have the power that the spirit of Biafra have bestowed upon me to sense and know what is going to happen. And know what is going to happen. When other people were this thing, I was telling you people that this is a tough time. We are entering into a tough era. And you people must pray for Mazi Simon Ekpa. I said the things that I see in spirit are their attack. Hey, it can never happen. It can never. Don't you know Finland? Finland knows. Even those who, some of them called me, they were abusing me. Kedo they prophecy drop. But after 1 week, Some of them started calling back. Since you know that you saw it now, you know, we don't have the spiritual power that you have. You should have prayed over it. But when I release the things of the spirit and tell you people to prepare, pray, nobody. Instead, I was called names, insult from everywhere. It does not shake Nwashiburobi. One thing is certain. In this very freedom, we must fight it irregardless of whatever you see. But I want those of you who are speaking about Biafra to be safe. I want those of you to be safe. You had a core Muslim speaking about the evil. People die in the north. People are being kidnapped in the north. Communities are being ransacked in the north. But if you go and ask Nigerian Army, our people are their problem. Where are they kidnapping people in the north? They kidnap towns, they kidnap villages. They kidnap with Black Maria, they kidnap with Lozere. I think in one of their kidnapping, they said 200 and 200 and is about 3 Lozere, about 3 or 4 Lozere. If I'm not mistaken, about 4 Lozere. 200 and something. 4 Lozere. They kidnapped 4 Lozerios. And the Nigerian Army do not know. But in the land of Biafra that is relatively peaceful, maybe you see 1 or 2 criminals, because I cannot say that criminals doesn't. After all, there was a time Otondo was raining. There was a time Stainless Mopo was raining. There was a time, what is his name? Echiejine was raining from Enu Onicha. There was a time Derinwa Mama was raining. There was a time Biggie, all they call so Biggie, the Guinea one, was raining also. All those people ran and passed with different names. There was a time they ran. So I cannot say that criminals don't. In every region you have criminals, but in our land is minimal. What is happening in our land, minus the Nigerian terrorists who are wreaking havoc on our people, nobody should have been killed. If you go to the Biafra land, the percentage of the houses burnt are burnt by Nigerian Army, Ebubago, and the rest of them. I saw somebody was saying that, an Eastern Security Network operative burned their house. I will tell you, on one condition, you will see them go after people. If they find out that you in the community is one of the people leading Nigerian Army to their hideouts, after they go, they will come after you. If they find out that you in the community is one of the people giving information, after they go, they will come after you. By virtue of you giving information to buy another person, you have included yourself and you have made yourself a target for them. So nobody should tell me no rubbish. I know all of those things. So you go about looking for another person's to buy. Even in Nigeria, when somebody steal market and come and sell to you, you do not know that they steal it. Either you know or you do not know. But in case, let me use myself for example. In the business that I do in Lagos, there was a time I bought goose. I never knew that the goose was stolen goose. Surprise, surprise, how luckily I could be. That goose was stolen from my boy. Somebody that was serving his oga. I helped to establish that boy. That was how lucky I was. So when that goose was sold to me, I was like, I bought goose cheap, because if you know the type of business we do in Lagos, sometimes you buy goose. What we deal then was on waste paper. There is a lot of money there anyway. There you find billionaires. There are a lot of money. Ego no. Many people don't know it. to tell you the fact, most people even pity us. They say, what type of business you do? When you tell them paper business, they say, hey, paper. Sorry, is it newspaper? Because that's the limited knowledge that they have. Without knowing that even in paper business, there is one packet of paper, one packet that you can buy for 200 and something thousand. One packet, just one packet. One packet. Not a two packet, one packet. But when they come, see billions or millions standing, they will be like, oh, it's not up to their mind. Oh, I go na ebugi. But that is not where my preaching. Let me move on this very preaching. So how lucky I was, they came and arrested me. When I entered inside the motor, I looked inside, I saw my boy. I said, what is happening? He looked and said, Ogongiwa. Nsike ihe I say ahia butere. We resolve it easily because it is my boy, which I help give him my own money to establish him. To establish him. This thing that I'm saying is that you don't know they arrest you. How much more somebody who is in Biafra land leading a Nigerian army to capture people, by virtue of leading Nigerian army to capture innocent people, that person have made his or herself a legitimate target. Nobody should confuse us. But when it happened, oh, innocent person, innocent person, innocent person. BLA doesn't kill anyone. ESN doesn't kill anyone. But if you make yourself a target, if you make yourself, there is no ESN now, please. What we have now is BLA. There is no, if there is ESN, somebody should show me, please. There is no ESN now. ESN are being transformed into BLA. We are in the state of war. Nobody should tell you otherwise. If they are telling you that you are not in state of war, ask them, what is Tukana jet doing in Biafra land? Why are they bombing communities in Biafra land? Is it not those who are in state of war that they bomb? They are everywhere bombing innocent communities, taking people down. And yet, the Nigerian government want us to join the Nigerian army.
Oh yes, this is our brother. He has said it all, and then I hope everybody has heard everything he said. And there is no need of still talking much about what he said. What we believe is that the first man who preach and who talk about what is going on in Igbo land, in Biafra land, and what is really happening between the Nigerian soldiers and between the citizens in Biafra land. It is something that the world entirely need to look into, because you cannot come into people's land and start buying people claiming that they are terrorists when you know the reason why they are, I will call it, why they are fighting. Everybody have the reason why he's doing what he's doing. People don't just wake up any morning and start protesting or start agitating. There must be something, there must be reason they're agitating for, which the Nigerian government refuse to listen to people who is talking about what is being meant on them. But then instead of them to address those issues that is happening, they will prefer to fight, they will prefer to throw bomb, and they will prefer to call people terrorists, so that they will now have a base to start buying people all over. In fact, it is just something that whenever you watch it all, you start asking yourself, do you are we still in a country, or are we just in an area where people exist? Because the rules of law and the thing that is happening, it does not even give us an idea of we are in a country. In the northeast, Terrorists is everywhere, destroying life. Both army generals taking them down. In the North Central, the same thing. A lot of community has been ransacked and the people has been gone down because of all those things. The other day we saw them raising 744 terrorists, call them repentant Boko Haram, while some is being joining Nigerian Army, some police and the other security personnel. And where are they sending them to? In the southeast. And a lot is going on. A lot is going on. And after you remove, you bring out those repentant terrorists and you now start putting them back to the society for them to start buying people again like the way they have been doing. And if you go to the community, those people who have committed such kind of atrocity, in fact, you will not have any option than to bury them alive without any having any mercy to them. But if you come to the government, they will tell you they are just like the prodigal son. I believe and I read in my Bible, prodigal son never kill anybody. And prodigal son, in fact, he never ransack any village, he never chase any people out of their village. Prodigal son is just a man who loot his father's wealth, take his father's wealth to another foreign country to mix it up with a woman and with prostitute and the rest of them, and later find out that what he did is very, very wrong, and he starts suffering. After then, he came back to his father and start begging for mercy. But those people, they are not like that. So a man who can take people's life is not a prodigal son, according to Nigerian CDS that speak. We need to have mercy on them and give them a second chance. In fact, a lot is going on. Why, if you come to the southeast, they will now send them shoots on site. Anybody that find out that is being referred to ESN or is being referred to Biafra, and you are just referring to yourself, or people just call you Biafra, the next thing they will now pick you, either you pay with your life or you pay life sentence without anybody talking about you, which is very, very bad. And at the end, the government, the country, they want unity and they want peace. I don't know how peace will come through this media and through this way. I don't understand. Well, I would like you to subscribe, like, and share it for everyone to understand things going on in Nigeria. I would say thank you for watching.